Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna and today we are going to be talking about some new makeup. I did a little shopping on Sephora. They had the sale. So picked up a few things. I also have a new lipstick from the drugstore as well as some new lip oils that Neutrogena sent over. So we got a ton of new stuff to talk about. So yeah, if that interests you, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the makeup. Alright, I've already done my complexion, bronzer, brows, all of that, just to get that done because I didn't have anything to put on the face new. But I will tell you what I used. I used the Makeup by Mario bronzer. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable Foundation, Milani Blur Out Primer, Viseart Bronzer, L'Oreal Blur Out Powder, or L'Oreal Blurfecting Powder, whatever it's called, in the light pink shade. Concealer is Estee Lauder Double Wear. So, brings you up to speed. That's what's on my face. Everything will be listed and linked below, just in case you missed it. But I'm going to go through real quick what I have and show you what we're actually going to play with today, because I can't use everything today, and there will be videos with the other stuff coming up, as well as just a bunch of videos doing various looks and playing with these things in reviews. So first thing I got was the Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt Texture and Tone Palette. I got the deeper of the two because I like dark dramatic colors. So this is the darker of the options. And yeah, I'm very, very excited about this. This is a really sleek, nice size packaging. It's very heavy, but it's smaller than her normal like midi palettes. I think there's more shades in here. So it's a nice sleek white, very artistry feeling, very professional. This is a very heavy, sturdy packaging. And here's what the inside looks like. You got a bunch of shades. I think this is more than normal in her midi palettes. I don't think this falls into that category. This might be a new size. It feels different. The scale of it feels different. I don't know. I'll research all that and let you know all that when we review this. But this isn't what we're using today. I actually have a different palette I want to reach into for today. But look at these colors. See, these not look like my kind of colors. I mean, and this one right here is so sparkly. Very unexpectedly sparkly. Like it's got gold glitters in it and sparkle. Very pretty. I also love this shade right here. So, looks will be coming with this. And I'm probably going to end up picking up the lighter option too. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. It's like, no, you just need the one. But I have a feeling once I get my little fingers in here and using it, I'm going to want the other one. Because, I don't know, I'm all in on Natasha Denona right now. Next up, I got the Ambers palette from ABH. It's been so long since I picked up a palette from ABH. The last one I got was the Nouveau palette, and I like this color. This is such a beautiful green. I love the shade of green. I like the colors that are in this, mainly because it looks like a dupe of that Makeup by Mario collaboration they did back in like 2012, 100 years ago in makeup world. I have thought about that palette for the last, I don't know, however long it was that palette was a thing, and I never got my hands on it. I have not forgotten that palette. For some reason, it has always stuck out in my mind as something I wish I had and wish I had gotten. Anyway, Embers palette. Love the shade of green, and this color story is just gorgeous. It's basically that Mario palette. I love these colors. I love this warmth mixed with some cool in here. It's a really nice color combination, very flattering and just easy to use, pretty. You got some drama, you got some everyday. It's got a gorgeous like olive green khaki that I love, and this really cool smoky bluish charcoal color. And today I think I'm just going to dip around in here and create a look and just kind of test out the capability of the palette, give you a little first impression. But oof, she's so pretty. I'm definitely going to be doing a look with these colors coming soon, and this one for winter. This is such a good winter color. But yeah, today we're just going to dip around and see what happens and play with it. But I like this compact style. They had brought these out with like the mini Narvina palettes back, oh, I don't know, so many years ago. And it was a really nice compact style. You know, you get a decent amount of shades in here. And they just come out with like a cool tone option that is like a counterpart to this, which looks really pretty. They also brought out like a modern Renaissance edit that looks like this too, in the same style. Last year, I believe, for holiday, or year before. Anyway, we got Embers, which, I mean, that name just speaks to me. Embers, I love that. I also got from Bobbi Brown. Okay, so I love Bobbi Brown's eye crayons. I love them. They, to me, are like the most top tier best formula, but they're kind of pricey. But for holiday, she always does a good little deal. And she had the duo sticks here. Or it's not she anymore, is it? It's just they. It's just a brand. Bobbi Brown's not associated with them anymore. I don't believe she has, what's it called? Not Cali Ray. That's Urban Decay gal. It'll come to me. Mallory just did a video, like a full face of them. Whatever. She has a new brand. So they usually put out some nice little holiday sets. And it's a good time to get the shadow crayons that are amazing. They are the most budge-proof ones I think I've ever used. And the complexity of the shades is so pretty. Like, yeah, there's some really good drugstore ones, but there's something about the Bobbi Brown ones that just hit different. And I've had one of hers in a neutral matte. I loved it. And I have one of the duos here in cinnamon and russet pink. And I just love it so much. They had where you could get 2 of the pencils, which you're getting 4 shades in here because they're dual ended and they kind of coordinate with one another, and some holiday packaging, so they're kind of pretty. This was $38. And in here you have the shades Mica, Iced Plum, Glazed Pink, and Clove. So I think we're going to use a little bit of Clove and Glazed Pink today. And I think we could do something with it in this palette and they could kind of work together really nicely. And I can see this other one looking beautiful with the Natasha palette. So we're going to play with that a little bit and kind of use that as our base today. And we're just playing. I also got this as a point perk, by the way. This is from Valentino, which I love the Valentino mascara. I hate that I love it. Not saying you need to go buy it. You can get a mascara comparable to it at the drugstore. But I actually really enjoy the Valentino mascara, and they had another point perk where I could try out something else from them because I cannot bring myself to spend the price point to get the stuff from Valentino. It's so beautiful. I love the way the products look. And I know that I would enjoy them, but I just cannot bring myself to spend the money on them. So anyway, this is the V-Lighter rather. And this you can put under or over, like use it as a primer, kind of a floss filter type thing. Or you can use it over top as a highlight. So that's probably what we're going to do today because I totally forgot to put it on beforehand. But it's a little liquid highlighter situation. Again, you can get that from a million brands. You don't have to get it from Valentino. But I think everything that I've tried from Valentino, though, has been not bad. It wasn't disappointing. Which you can't always say that about these, like, fashion house luxury brands. That the quality is there. Okay. And last thing I bought from Sephora is this little trio of blushes from Merit. I wanted to get the lip kit from Merit, and it had sold out. They had like a lipstick and lip liner, I think maybe a gloss. I wanted it, but it sold out before I could hit purchase. It had been in my cart for like days. Anyway, I did get the blushes, which I actually wanted to get this last year and didn't get my hands on it because it sold out too quickly. So we got it this year, and I don't know if they're the same shades. I just wanted the blushes because there's something about this calls to me. It's pretty. This packaging is pretty. And this has 3 shades. You have Redux, which is a medium Morton pink, my kind of color. A bright pink called Le Bonbon. And then Postmodern, which is a deep pink brown. Doesn't that sound pretty? Ooh, and this is velvet. I just think there's something so luxurious about the way Merit's stuff looks. It screams quiet luxury. If quiet luxury was a makeup brand, it would be Merit. There's something so chic about their stuff. They have a fragrance and like the skincare, and the fragrance bottle is so pretty, and then the skincare looks so nice. And I think they're like kind of clean, cruelty-free type of brand. Vegan. So yeah, they're a little pricey. So it was nice to be able to get a sampling from them. This is really nice packaging. Very, very cute. This is a nice little box. Very sturdy. I'm going to keep it for organizing, because that's what I do. This color. That's gorgeous. That's the pink brown, I think. No, that's Redux. That's the, oh, it's a limited edition color. That's the medium warm pink. That looks amazing. And I just love the way the stuff looks. Like, I like how the clear part has that tinted kind of smoky color to it. I love that. It reminds me of Vision Wear pots and pans. All right, and here's our bright pink lip bonbon. That's not even that bright a pink. That's like a chic pink. It's not fuchsia. That is such a elegant bright pink. I bet you could put these on your lips too. I think you're getting a decent amount of product too for a cream blush. Like, I've never gone through a cream blush. I wear makeup nearly every day. Okay, and then here's our darkest pink here. Our darkest shade, Postmodern, which is a deep pink brown. Love that description. Look at that. Ooh, oof. We might use that one today because I think it's gonna match. I just look at these, are so cute. It's so cute. But I think that will match our look. Lipstick. I finally found Black Cherry in stock from Revlon Super Lustrous. This has been out of stock at like all my local like go-to stores I usually go to, and they ended up having it on a display at Walgreens, like a fall display that was still out. They had one lone Black Cherry on the shelf, so I grabbed it. This is a really pretty shade. It's a cream formula. It is just a super dark berry. Yeah. So we're going to try that on lips today and see how it looks. From Neutrogena, I do have these lip oils. If you follow my short form on here or Instagram, I have, or Facebook, I've already done a little swatch video with these. So you can see what they look like, but we'll do a quick little run through of the colors momentarily of these shades. But these are the Neutrogena lip oils. They sent these to me. Neutrogena has always been so nice to me. Like, they were one of the first brands to ever really send me anything without anything in return. Like, I've done like work for them, but they've sent me just like little care packages here and there. And they always like invite me to campaigns and stuff. They're just a very nice brand. Like, I still have a pin that they sent me. They sent me a like winter hat. They're very nice. They're just nice people over there. And like this beautiful like thank you note once. They're cool. They sent me the whole collection, I think, except for like their universal original shade. The formulation of these is really nice. So we have 5 shades. We've got a red one that is called, oh, here they are. They're very small. Sorry. So we got Ruby Red, Mocha Mist, which, you know, I'm liking that one a lot. We got this gorgeous berry color here that is called Radiant Raspberry. We'll probably use that one to top our shade lip today. And we've got a Coral Crush. I think, how many brands have something called Coral Crush? We need to investigate that. And then we got this beautiful soft pink here called Petal Pop. Let's pop a little bit of Petal Pop on right now. You get the chunky doe foot. Really, really comfortable formula. One of the nicer ones, definitely. A standout formulation. Let's start with this Bobbi Brown dual pencil. We're gonna jump in with Clove. Clove. It's a nice cloven brown. And we're gonna take that along the upper lash line and kind of outer corner. I'm gonna scoop my mirror in a little bit and I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna come right here. These are so creamy and they set down, lock in. They ain't going nowhere. And these are great one and done products. Like, you got the 2 shades in the little pen or pencil, stick, whatever, ready to go. You don't have to grab for anything else. And you can just be very out the door, minimal and easy. Great for those early mornings when you just don't wanna. I'm taking a brush here and kind of give that a little bufferoo. Blend that out. Look at that, how easy that blends. That is over a set lid, like with powder. And these are very easy to build up as well. Like, I reach for the one I have with cinnamon and rusted pink fairly often when I'm just want to do something, a quick look. But those colors are very specific. Like, it's a very warm shades that they're not super neutral. Like, these are a little more neutral shades that can go with more things. Nice. And like I said, you can do that and be done. You don't even have to go in with a palette. I like to layer. And we were just having some fun and playing today. I was getting ready to film a while ago. You know, just finished my foundation. Getting ready to set everything up right here. About to hit play. Or about to hit record. And he decided, oh, I need to be held and cuddled. Which, like, when he chooses that, I'm stopping what I'm doing and letting him just snuggle as much as he wants. I usually get the sassy, evil kitty. So, if I can get sweet kitty, I will take sweet kitty. That's nice. That's a nice brown. So what I like about these, they have the same texture and blendability, glide and all that as the L'Oreal ones do. And I loved that about the L'Oreal ones. But the L'Oreal ones have that cooling sensation that just sets my eyes on fire. Like, they get bloodshot red and just start pouring. It feels like I've lined my eyes in acid for some reason. I can't do it. So these have that same feel and blendability just without that cooling sensation, which I can't stand it. I've never gone along with any of the eye pencils that have that cooling feel. I remember CoverGirl had some way back in the day. They did the same thing to my eyes. And everybody wore those and they were so popular. And I was with my little red watery eyes trying to wear them. And things don't usually bother my eyes. I don't know what it is about those. But I've had a couple of things over the years that just sets my eyes on fire. That is one of them. And there was a concealer from L'Oreal also. The Pro Glow concealer from way back when. That used to burn my eyeballs like crazy too. Well, I do actually have fairly sensitive eyes. And they water easy. But not that sensitive. I don't have that much trouble with makeup. Nature makes them water bad. Okay. Anyways, there we go with that shade. The Clove shade. Very easy to work with, just blend it right out. I mean, you could be one and done. But let's take a little bit of our other side here, the Glazed Pink. And this is going to be a bit of a sparkly, kind of warm pink. I don't think it's too terribly dissimilar from Rusted Pink. It's pretty though. It's got some really nice sparkle in there. Some gold flecks, like gold pinpoint sparkle. I guess I should do some nice little arm swatch of these for you. So here we'll have Glazed Pink. We'll do Clove. And from the other pencil, we've got Iced Plum, which sounds awesome. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. She's pretty. Perfect for winter. And then Ice Plum also has Mica, which I believe is one of her classic shades. Pretty sure Mica's been around a minute. It's a gorgeous taupe. Yeah. Very nice. Good shades. And these are just, the wear time on these is incredible. So let's take Glaze Pink. And I'm gonna just pop some of that onto the lid here. Ooh, that looks so pretty on the lid. Look at that. It's very rich. Much richer than I thought it would be. Just gonna blur the edges. I mean, you can use your finger for this too. Just not a finger person. That's pretty. That is really pretty. Very chic, very elegant. My cup of tea. I definitely moved away from a lot of like colorful makeup into kind of boring. But I like it. There we go. Yep, that's a good shade. Now, lower lash line would take just some Clove. I'm a fan of Bobbi Brown as far as like a more expensive luxury brand goes. It's one of the ones I've always enjoyed as well. Like Vitamin Rich Face Base, love it. I know, I think Makeup Revolution or Revolution Beauty has kind of a dupe of it. I haven't tried it, but it's supposed to be a dupe. I love the Vitamin Rich Face Base. Her little blush pot things, lip and cheek rouges are really nice. So I want to say her because the name, but I know the brand is just owned by like one of those larger conglomerate parent companies. I'm not sure which one. I think it's Estee Lauder. Not 100% on that, don't quote me. That's nice. That is very nice. And literally just one and done with this, you could call it good. So, big fan there. Loving that. Now, I do want to play a little bit with Embers because we got it. And don't worry, there's going to be more looks with this palette because A, it's a holiday palette that's fairly new. And I might have to get the cool tone one too, even though I know I have those shades a million times over and I don't need it. We're definitely going to be doing looks with this green, this really cold color right here. There's so many options here. Does it look like there's a ton of options? No, but there is. I cannot read the writing on the back of this. Why did they use black font on that darker green? Who can read that? This retails for $32. 9 shades. Essential mini eyeshadow collection featuring 9 full pigment shades from warm neutrals to rich, bold tones in matte metallic finishes. This essential mini eyeshadow collection features ABH's highly pigmented, easy to blend formula that offers a versatile color range for creating everything from subtle to dramatic eye looks. I'm just going to read off a description of the shades. A1 is a metallic pale champagne gold. A2 is a metallic amber gold. Ooh. A3 is a matte dusty taupe. Okay, so we're going across this way. And then we've got B1, metallic gilded bronze. B2, matte burnt peach. B3, metallic rich molten brown. C1, olive green, metallic olive green. And then C2, metallic smoldering bluish green. I don't see bluish green, but okay. And C3 is matte toasted brown. And there we go. Those are so pigmented and rich and just silky smooth. No complaints there. And you kind of see a little bit of that greenish, I guess, in here. It's a very muted, like smoky, just saturated, I guess, type of color. But yeah, very pretty colors. Very pretty. Let's take some of this one in the middle here. That is called B2. And I'm just going to pick a little bit up, tap off, as you want to do with ABH. And we're just going to use this right here in the transition and give that just a little more oomph and blend. Do we even need to do this? No, because that pencil really did the job. So like I said, we're going to be playing with this palette again. Trust me. And I'll do some short form as well. I like how short form's getting longer and longer. Now we're up to like, what, 3-minute uploads? Yeah, that's how YouTube started with, I think it was like, your uploads were originally only like 9 minutes or something. Way back in the day. when it first started. Now some videos used to have part 1, part 2 back then because you couldn't upload something long enough. Those were the days. Pretty, very pretty. Exactly what I expect from ABH. Let's take some of that molten chocolate brown. I'm going to grab a smaller brush so I don't make a mess. Use this little weird profusion brush. And this color, which looks like hot chocolate. I want to eat it. It looks edible and just silky smooth. Like the metallic in it is a very refined, soft metallic. It's not wet, crazy looking. I'm just going to apply this right out here. Nice, 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 nice. But you bet I was holding out for that sale to get this stuff. It's been in my cart a minute. All of it. And I've just been like, I know that sale's coming up at some point. That's a very rich color. Nice blend there. Alright, and then we're going to go to a little bit of, let's do a little bit of this shade right here. And we'll put that towards the inner part some. That's pretty. That's very smoky, toasty. Things I like in an eyeshadow. Alright, I'm going to take this matte brown here, and we're going to take that along the lower lash line. Nice and smoky. Very nice. Take a little bit more of that shade I used on the inner part of the lid. We'll do a little bit more of that under here. And you know what? We'll take a little bit of this one on the innermost corner, because why not? A little glow. Everything one quick little blend. All right, yeah, okay. Amber palette, very nice. Very, very nice. Super cute. And just that perfect fall palette that I think you could definitely use year round if you just like good, smoky, warm colors. This palette has very dark academia vibes to it. It's my kind of palette. Now, let's see what is up with this little V lighter. It says you can tap a little bit like on the high points of your cheeks over your makeup. Let me double check that on the website. We'll talk about how much the actual product costs and a little bit about it. I swatched it on my hand. It felt very nice formulation wise. Like it didn't feel watery or like a gel formula. It had a bit of that silicone slip to it. So it felt kind of substantial, which was nice. It doesn't feel like the Say glowy product, or it doesn't feel like the MAC strobe cream. It doesn't have that feel to it. Or like Lumique lotion. It feels a little bit more moussey. V-Lighter Illuminating Face Primer and Highlighter with Hyaluronic Acid. The actual packaging is very beautiful. It comes in at $60. 2 shades. You got Umbra, which is ideal for medium deep skin tones. And then you got Rosa, which is what I have, which is ideal for light, very light skin tones. Radiant Finish Hydrating. This is a multitasking lightweight makeup primer formulated with skincare ingredients to provide up to 24 hours hydration and a rapidly visible glow. Aroma Light Complex Light Reflecting Color Boosting Pearls to enhance the skin's natural luminosity. There was a very, very refined look to the glow, and the hyaluronic acid visibly plumps the skin. Formulated with hyaluronic acid for up to 24 hours hydration, this ultra-fine, high-reflecting pearls for a luminous look. This multitasking primer and highlighter can be worn alone, under, or on top of your foundation. Available in 2 shades. I will definitely use this underneath my foundation in tomorrow's video, or tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. So, but we'll tap a little bit on the high points, because I do that with like Flawless Filter, so I'll be able to do that with this. And I just want to kind of show you how it looks on the skin. It's really pretty. So there's a little squirt over it. I'm sure I don't have any makeup on my hand. Like it's very pearlescent. And that's pretty. It has a really nice moussey texture to it. I like the way it feels. All right, I'm gonna try to tap a little bit on, just on the high points. Yeah, it feels like a primer. Let's see, does it have silicone in it? It has that dimethicone slip to it. Dimethicone, right below glycerin. You can mix it with your foundation all over and on top. Okay. Yeah, that's doing okay. It's not messing up my makeup underneath. That's pretty. That's pretty. Do I want it to be pretty for that price point? No. Do I want to like this? No. Can I get something like this at the drugstore? Yes. Lemiglotion will get the job done. I don't think Lemiglotion quite has that same silicone slip to it, but do you need that? Not really. Just use a primer. Yeah, but that's pretty. I'll definitely be testing that out further. I like how that dries down. It dries to like a powdery finish. We'll be testing it further in coming days. I'll go ahead and throw some mascara on really quick and curl my lashes. I don't have anything new for that. Okay, let's check out these blushes. I really think I want to go for the Postmodern shade today, which is that darkest one. But I'm going to swatch them all and show you what they look like. And let's pull up the details. All right, Merit, the Mini Flush Blush Balm Trio. This comes in at $39. It's a $54 value. Cruelty-free, clean, vegan, fragrance-free. This is a set of mini versions of the Flush Balm Cheek Color in Postmodern, Le Bon Bon, and the new limited edition shade Redux. These have vitamin E to nourish skin, microfine pigment powders to provide sheer color without covering up your natural skin tone, and skin texture, rather. Lightweight, flexible, these buildable balms blend easily into the skin, leaving a transparent veil of color, allowing your natural skin to show through. Perfect for cheeks and lips, it's a creamy multi-use formula that features vitamin E to nourish the skin for a long-lasting glow that is never heavy or cakey. It also contains microfine pigment powders that give a sheer wash of color. It's always impossible to mess up. Oh, they've got some very pretty colors. I'm just looking at like the whole collection of the blush balms. Really pretty shades. And individually, one of these retails for $30, like a full size. So it is actually a pretty good deal getting the 3. But yeah, these shades are gorgeous. Bespoke. Oh my gosh. The medium pink brown. Gasp. Archival looks beautiful. That's what the lip set was in. Let's do some swatching. We'll start with the bright pink Le Bon Bon. Just gonna do a little swipe. Oh, these feel really nice. They do not feel greasy at all. Let's see. Redux. Ooh, Redux is beautiful. Postmodern. Those colors are stunning. Those are very elegant, refined shades. Like even the one that's described as a bright pink, that's a refined bright pink. Oh, I definitely have got some plans for it. I think today we're going to use this shade because it's the closest to Black Cherry. The lip we'll be using. Oh, these feel really good. They do have a nice kind of powdery feel to them. Just kind of blending them out. Very pretty washes. Yeah, they feel good. They do not feel like your traditional cream. They have a powdery slip to them that's very nice. Let's just see how that looks on the lip as well before we go too far here. All right, that is Postmodern. Applying this to the lip. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, that looks really nice. Nice lip stain. That's a good color. That's a good color. All right, I'm just going to do my usual technique here of not dabbing straight on the face, just in case I pick up too much product or something. But I'm just going to start to tap this on. I mean, it did say you won't mess this up. That was one of the call outs. Well, that is pretty. And this is going on over a set face. Nice. It's a very fresh, beautiful, brownish berry. Very much like a wine color. It's a lot like that Milani cream blush I love in Merlot. Merlot Moment, I believe. Just kind of building that up a little bit. Ooh, girl. That is wonderful. Very pretty. And it has a bit of a glow to it on the cheek, but it doesn't feel sticky or anything. Not greasy, not heavy feeling, but I can see like a little bit of luminosity coming through. Not bad. Very thin formulation. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I like that. All right. So, yep, those are a hit. Big fan. Big fan of those. Now, let's move over to the lips because I do have the black cherry shade that I really want to put on. And I have the Neutrogena lip oils. So let's talk about these lip oils real quick here. Yeah, I don't have the light pink shade, which is the original shade. But these have clean ingredients, they're vegan, sustainable packaging. According to Ulta, designed to smooth for more supple looking lips. I hate that word supple. Blech. That's one word that gives me the icks. Neutrogena Hydro Boost Tinted Plumping Lip Oil. It is plumping without feeling tingly. It's formulated with purified hyaluronic acid designed to hydrate for fuller looking lips. And that really is where the fullness comes from. There's no mintiness or tingle or anything like that. So if you're not a fan of any sort of sensation with your lip oils, these are the ones to go for. They're plumping truly from the hyaluronic acid. You're not getting any stinging, tingling, mintiness, flavor. They are completely like fragrance free, flavor free, non-irritating. Designed to hydrate, nourish lips, bring out the natural color with a lustrous shine. This lip oil has a luxurious formulation, and yeah, it is actually a very luxurious, thick, rich, non-sticky formula that is just feels quite glorious on the lips. Like it's got to be in the top 5 of best lip oils I've tried. But they're all different beasts to me. Every lip oil is just different, but they're all like good in their way. Formulated with purified hyaluronic acid, is essential hydrator found in skin naturally. Rich looking texture, combines the shine of lip gloss with the comfort of a lip balm. And these are made without parabens or mineral oil. I've done lip swatches of these in that short form there, but maybe you can do just a quick little arm swatch of the shades. So we got Radiant Raspberry. Again, you got that nice luxurious lip doe foot there. The packaging looks a lot like the Wet n Wild packaging, which is kind of odd for their lip oil. We got Ruby Red, Coral Crush. Like they got a little bit of color to them, and there is that light pink shade that is meant to be just very universally flattering. Then we got Petal Pop and Mocha Mist. So yeah, these are really, really pretty. And I think a very well done formulation. The packaging is the same as the Wet n Wild ones, but the formula is not the same. Even though the Wet n Wild ones are great, they have that hint of mint to them. And like the vaguest hint of a vanilla. These have absolutely no hint of anything. So if you don't like fragrance and you do not like feeling any sort of tingle, but you want something plumping, here you go. That is for you. And then, of course, Black Cherry here. Revlon Super Lustrous. Looks like that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So what should we do? I'm going to pull the Radiant Raspberry shade. Yeah, I think I'm going to use Fire Sign from Milani today. Fire Sign is very vampy. Now, Black Cherry, Revlon, Super Lustrous. What a classic dark black cherry shade. Like, talking like Nancy from The Craft. Classic kind of color. I mean, that's truly like blackened. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I like that. And I love pairing a color like this with a warm kind of almost amber colored eye. I think that looks really pretty together. Because they kind of, what do you call it? Complement one another. And let's take a little bit of Radiant Raspberry. Just a little bit of this in the center. And just add that little bit of juiciness. Oh yeah, so moody. So me. This is what I really call like dark academia makeup right here. Let's free the hair. Alright, so that is our little face of new stuff from Sephora and the drugstore. I will, of course, keep you posted on my final thoughts of everything, because we will be testing and playing a little more with the products. But so far, I'm really liking everything. The Merit blushes, or these little Merit blushes, are just gorgeous. What a lovely little set there. Those shades are very refined and sophisticated. My kind of blush shade. Whew, love those. Of course, Black Cherry from Revlon, super lustrous. Hello. What a vampy, dark, just moody type of shade. Perfect. Perfect fall color. The lip oils from Neutrogena are fabulous. Very, very good. Well done formulation. The Embers eyeshadow palette is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. More looks coming your way. Absolutely. You know I'm getting into that green. Girl, you know it. And we are definitely doing something with this color right here as well. Yeah. And look out for the Natasha Denona video. Girl, that is going to be coming with a review. And some more looks and testing and playing. And the Bobbi Brown pencils are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous colors. Very easy to work with. Wearable. Long wearing. Good stuff. Long wearing. Good stuff there. Very happy I picked those up. And that little highlighter from Valentino is pretty. It's pretty. If it's a point perk, get it. But you could definitely get something that could be very dupeable. It's a very dupeable product. So let me know your thoughts down below. And if you picked anything up from the Sephora sale, let me know what you got. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. May the peace of the Lord be with you always. Bye now.